All right, welcome back. Day 2 of our racket skills. We talked a little bit how to hold the racket, and if you remember, we use a handshake grip. After we do a little warming up with our racket skills, we'll go over the parts of the racket, and then we'll end with hitting against the wall. Now, remember, you're in your athletic stance. We have a hula hoop. Mr. Brooks and I both use the handshake grip, and we grab it on the grip. We're looking to make contact on what part of the racket? If you're thinking to yourself, sweet spot, you are correct. We're going to do a little activity real quick. We are going to see how many you can get in a row for a minute. I'm going to take my phone out and I'm going to start the timer. And we're going for 1 minute. Ready? Go. And keep count in your head. Remember, it shouldn't go higher than your head, but it also shouldn't be too low where it's like little baby taps like this. Making contact in the sweet spot. Your other hand is not touching the racket. If you don't have a racket, you can use your hand, and the palm of your hand would be the sweet spot. We are at 25 seconds. And this right here for hand-eye coordination is key for a lot of different sports and activities, and just a good thing to do for your brain to help make your eyes stronger. And if we make our eyes stronger, I want you to think about how that would help you in the classroom. If we do eye exercises that help strengthen our eyes, what subject could that help with, or what activity could that help with besides just PE? If you said reading, writing, it helps you track. And stop. That's 1 minute. So put that number in your head, and we will try to beat it. Handshake grip, making contact in your sweet spot. If it leaves the hula hoop, let it go, go get it, come back into your hula hoop and try again. We will go for another minute. Ready?
And I'm going to go lefty, okay?
Go. Nice and control. Your racket needs to be nice and flat. It should be parallel to the ground. And notice, we're only flicking our wrist just a little bit to keep the ball in control and make contact on the sweet spot. My hand is resting on the grip of the racket. The racket stays at about my belly button. Nice, easy taps up. Now, normally, if you guys were in the gym with us, we would do some partner exercises and activities. Your partner would be there to count with you. We got about 15 seconds. A lot of kids try to use 2 hands. Remember to use 1. And stop. We did some ups. Let's go ahead and do 1 minute of hitting the ball down. You flip so your knuckles are pointed towards the sky and you're dribbling the ball down. The ball should come up to meet your racket. Ready? Go. And you should be doing this with us as we are playing. A lot of kids try to bring their racket nice and low. You want to have it come up to about your chest or your belly button, right in between there. And what coordination does this help with? Think about that while you are dribbling. About 20 seconds. Ten. And again, we are not hitting the ball very hard, and that's a minute. All right. Now, since we're already at almost 5 minutes, we are going to review the parts of the racket. Now, the racket, we can come a little closer so you guys can see. If you put it over your face, it should help you identify all the parts. This skinny part right here is the what? The neck. All of these little squares is the face. The middle is the sweet spot, and we've talked about it. So we have the face, which is the netting. The middle is the sweet spot. This tiny piece that goes around the face is the rim. And from here and above, this whole top half is the head. And we talked about the grip earlier. So grip, neck, the skinny part, rim, all of the little squares is the face, the middle is the sweet spot, and the top and above is the head. Now, you will have a little bit to identify later on with our racket skills, but what we're going to end with today is just practicing hitting against the wall. So if Mr. Buxa was against the wall.
Against it or here?
Yeah, you're
Here.
good. Right here, he's standing about 10 feet away from the wall.
Athletic position.
Athletic stance, and you
Okay.
want to make contact on the side of your body. So you start here in the ready position, you open up, you swing and make contact on the side. Ready position, open the gate, close it. Contact on the side. Open, close. Open, close. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and just practice hitting it. It's a little tricky, but it's nice, easy controls. You're not hitting the ball super hard. Open, close. Notice he's hitting it somewhere right in the middle of the mat, trying to keep it going, making contact on the side of his body. What we want you guys to do, even if you don't have a racket, you can do this with your hand and still mirror the motion. You are going to practice this. Set a timer on your iPad for 5 minutes. And that's good for Mr. Buxa. He's a professional. He's the best at that. 5 minutes, set a timer on your iPad, and then when you're done, you're going to go on Seesaw and answer that one question on the last slide. All right, kids, we will see you next time.
Peace out.